Okay, here we go. Hey, it's a quick couch. It's Bucky O'Hare. I'm Michael. Oh, fuck.
This screen goes... I'm Skyler. The screen goes so fast.
Like it will not... Like, nothing will stop it from going to the little demo mode.
Wait.
Maybe... If I just keep doing this super...
Wait for a sec?
Nope, it does not. It gives zero fucks.
It also gives a lot of examples.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it shows you like a ton of levels. So this is Bucky O'Hare. We're just going to go ahead and game start this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get to this in a minute. Bucky O'Hare and his crew, Blinky, Deadeye, Jenny, Willie, Fight. Explain that in a minute. To save the Aniverse from the Toad Menace. One day,
what kind of anniversary was it?
A transport bringing Bucky's crew to the Righteous was attacked. His ship is named the Righteous Indignation, incidentally. But there's not enough room for indignation on the screen there.
That should just like go off screen.
The Toads kidnapped Bucky's crew. Blinky is a captive on the green planet. Deadeye is sent to the red planet. Jenny is held at the blue planet. I'm getting a sense of these planets. Willie is held on the yellow planet. Air Marshal.
Whoa, he is a fucking...
Oh, Bucky O'Hare. Your friends are mine. You are next. I guess that's the Air Marshal now.
Yeah.
Bucky escaped the Toad Armada by a hair's whisker. Oh.
Bucky
now
looks pissed as fuck.
Well, his ship just got blown the fuck up and his friends got taken away.
Yeah.
Now he must save his loyal crew from enslavement by the terrible Toads. I'm having this weird... I'm pretty sure the thing's recording. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Yes, it's recording.
Okay.
Weird notion that I had not pressed video record, that we're just sitting here yelling into the ether. Okay, so... Now that just this like little fat toad ship is just floating around here. Look, there's actually little like moons orbiting the yellow planet, and that's like super cool little detail. Okay, so this is Bucky O'Hare, which if you're not familiar with Bucky O'Hare, I'm not surprised because like it had like a one series comic run.
And the coolest fucking intro video ever.
Yeah, and it had a cartoon show that was made out of it, and then this game somehow like Konami licensed it. This is 1992. I
was 3.
But so this game is actually, I think it's really good. There's some interesting like kind of bullshitty stuff like NES era, but it was deep enough in the NES era that it didn't actually. Oh God, I haven't been timing. Okay.
We're just a fucking mess today.
Woo, yeah. Hang on, I gotta get my timer going. That's my alarm clock.
Apparently you have to wake up in 19 hours.
Do I?
That's what it said.
Okay, well, we're just gonna assume this has been about 4 minutes of talking at this point.
What is so long on the first episode?
Green. So Bucky O'Hare is a green rabbit.
Bucky.
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Just look up Bucky O'Hare intro. You'll thank us later.
So, the game has kind of like a Mega Man-y sort of style. You've got this little power meter. If you hold the attack button, you can jump. And so when you start off, you've just got Bucky, who's our little space rabbit here.
What's the coin?
The coin's one up. Yeah, it says one up. And so Bucky can shoot different directions. We can duck, and this will actually kind of matter later because as we free our friends, we actually will be able to use them. As I mean, you kind of see it in the little.
Well, fuck all these enemies, right?
Yeah.
Just
Actually, I should probably be killing them because the game's pretty generous with one-ups and stuff. In terms of like getting one-ups per point.
Oh my God!
What,
Michael? Look at the little one-up gauge at the bottom right.
It's
a tiny little rabbit.
Yeah. So you can upgrade your power and life meters by picking up the power-ups. The life meter is shared between everybody, which we don't have anybody else just yet. That
spider just fucking explode for no reason.
I mean.
Hold on. I'm just really glad spiders in real life don't do that. It's just, yeah. You didn't shoot it, right? Like
no. It's just okay. A very, very frightening spider. You ever smashed a spider and just had babies crawl all over the place?
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, you don't know how that works?
No, but I guess I'll have a nightmare about that later now that I've thought about it.
So spiders, like female spiders, like they carry like their egg sacs and shit on their back, at least for some duration of time. I think some of them eventually like wrap it all up in like a little spot somewhere.
Remember, kids.
But yeah, you can smash a spider, and if the mother's got like all the eggs on her back or whatever, it'll open up all the eggs, and then they'll all just go like running all over the place, and you just see like little fucking tiny. I mean, they're like, they're like tiny, like size of an eyelash spiders, but it's just like there's this ocean just goes woof, and it's like baby crazy spiders everywhere.
That would be it. I'd have to move.
They're all coming for you. They're like, you smashed mom, you motherfucker.
Exactly. I mean, is that not? Have you not just created a million vendettas?
Like vengeful spiders. Yeah. I don't know. You might have just like eliminated most of your mosquito problems. Like maybe they're like, man, my mom was a bitch. Fuck that. Okay, let's see here. So,
thanks, Rob. I'm gonna make sure you go mosquito free this year.
All right. So,
that was a bit of a hairpin. Oh! No, it was a tight jump.
Yeah, I mean that'll happen in a number of spaces in this game. Like there's, it's interesting. So this was, like I said, this is '92. So this game was actually
this is SNES, right?
No, NES.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, well, and that's why '92 matters, because the Super Nintendo came out in '91. So this was a later in life. Oh.
Speaking of lives, I guess there goes one. I'm gonna go for the low-hanging fruit this episode.
Okay. Well, no, that was weird because, like, I guess I didn't jump enough to keep it. I've gotten that one up a million times and never had that problem, which I guess now that I say that's a terrible thing to say, because nobody ever believes you when you say like, oh yeah, I've never had that problem before. Sure. All right. But yeah, that thing falls, obviously. But yeah, so there's because this was a bit later in the NES life cycle, there's a lot of like, I think pretty cool technical stuff that they'd figured out a lot of how to kind of push the boundaries of the system, and so there's a lot of visual things going on the screen at once. I mean, you can.
I thought it was SNES.
Yeah, and I mean, you can still sort of see some of the places where there's just system limitations. I mean, the backgrounds, for as good as they are on the NES, there's still not. There's still not as detailed as you ultimately get on a Super Nintendo. I mean, some of that's sprite limits, some of that's color limits. Some of the boss fights are actually pretty impressive, but it will come
we're
up.
Just doing this, are we?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Like, I'm Captain Bucky fucking O'Hare.
I like how you're just jumping down balls first. Like,
oh, yeah. Like, nothing is possibly going to, like, catch me right in the little rabbit nads. And just, like, this cannot possibly go wrong.
God, he looked pissed. I'm just, wow, that nothing? Just, yep, stuck the landing.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like this is, kind of an interesting example of like figuring out how to kind of push the limits of the system. And like one of the things that a lot of people don't know on the technical side of the NES.
They're supposed to be frogs. I just realized it.
Yeah,
sorry.
One of the
frogs,
technical. And their lasers are. There's a lot of really excited frog ships here. So one of the technical things that a lot of people don't know about, but you'll notice the way it functions is like on big screens with enemies and stuff like this, like you'll have big black backgrounds.
What the shit hell?
That rock will like instantly kill me if it hits me, so. Like this one, for instance, there's this just completely black background, and the reason this, God damn it, the reason this happens is,
Release Grassman.
That's right, the reason this happens, and I'm just gonna eat that, is because of the sprite limits, actually. It's really hard to, Well, this is just going to be life. The NES, has like a 16 sprite limit on the screen, and
all of them are being taken up by those explosions.
well, but when you do big stuff, the NES doesn't handle it that well, so it's usually faked. You have like background images. So when you have like a big boss, there's usually just a piece of it that's actually the sprite. Oh, so here we've unlocked Blinky. Like, thank you, Captain. I rescued a toad weapon that will smash balls of ice and stone. It also acts as a rocket pack, Captain O'Hare, allowing you to fly. Password.
Minjas 3.
But so you get these bigger sprites, but that comes at the expense of needing the background to essentially fake the bigger pieces of it. So like I think like the Mega Man, and people who played Mega Man 2, there's like the dragon boss like later on in that game, things like that. So you have pieces of it, and actually there's a boss later on in this game that is a much better example that'll be like actually here in an episode. But okay, so this lava is going to kill us immediately if we touch it.
For some reason, I thought you were like, this lava will kill us if we touch it. I thought you were just going to jump right in and be like,
You mean like this?
Why? Wow, he looks really sad when he dies. He just is like,
Oh, okay, so if I press select here, we get Blinky.
What? I don't remember, because we watched the first episode. I don't remember seeing Blinky.
He's like in engineering, so like he doesn't actually do all the fighting and stuff. And so we've got a different weapon. So it's kind of arcs, and you can see there's a little bit of a bounce to it as it hits that ledge. And then when we charge this up, we get our little jetpack. So there's a slightly different trajectory compared to Bucky's like straight up jump. And so it operates on a very similar kind of premise to things like Mega Man, where
Collect the powers.
yeah, you collect the powers and you're able to navigate challenges differently. But because it's
Watch out.
because it's limited, the number of abilities like to these 5 characters that we get.
How do you dodge that?
You'd be better than me. It can kind of tailor different challenges based on like your knowledge and comfort level with the
Those
different
spikes
things.
fuck you up?
Oh yeah, those spikes are instant death.
Great. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, so I mean, which is that's not a fuck. I needed to pick that up with Blinky.
Why?
Because his power meter is.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
What's up?
1 second. This music's a fucking jam. That's cool. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, the music's actually kind of interesting because you don't actually hear, as far as I know, the theme song to the cartoon anywhere. I mean, that's probably licensing issues and stuff like that. But there was an arcade game as well. I think it was like a beat 'em up.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Bucky O'Hare like a big thing?
Not really. That's what's kind of interesting about it. I mean, like
every like game developer was like, yeah, I want to make a fucking game.
Yeah, like I mean, they all heard that like cartoon or whatever, and it was like, yeah.
The vaguely Def Leppard intro. Just go watch the intro. You'll see what I'm talking about. Watch. Is it Pour Some Sugar on Me?
Yeah, actually, there's a beat in the song that's very pour some sugar on me. God, it's okay, I can't say anything until this. Okay, so this is gonna echo like some of the Mega Man levels, and this is okay. We're gonna.
Oh God, I forgot.
The lava bit here, and like there's a little. Okay, we gotta just be real careful and doop.
This was the first level we did when I was here.
Oh fuck!
Oh
that's
God!
it.
Oh,
nope,
God.
that's it. Yep.
Do we want to like?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I mean this is like it's so that actually just fucked me right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you would have to go right.
Yeah, the way this works is
you practice this a lot.
Well, it's also just like the way the functionality works. It it starts the next lava stream after you hit a certain point in the stage, and so like once you get down far enough.
Damn, dude, good job.
Once you get down far enough, the next lava flow hits, and in that particular case, if you go like when you land on that platform, if you keep going left, you're too far to the left of the screen. This is actually kind of cool.
So is this like background image that they're using?
Probably. I mean, but what's really cool about this is actually, so Konami also did a lot of like shooters and stuff like Gradius, and that particular fire arc actually shows up in a lot of their shooter games and stuff like that. So you see places where they've kind of borrowed technology. And so I just realized that we're at 4 minutes-ish when we started the timer, and now we're a little bit over. So next time on Crit Couch, more of this. Hey, we haven't gotten there yet. Come on. Yeah, man.
I like how, like, you started the episode, it's like, oh, Blinky's the engineer. We don't see him much. You have yet to, like, really use him for anything. Anyway.